Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another amazing video on the channel. Today we're taking a look at this girl right here who admitted to a pretty terrible crime on a podcast just casually, just very nonchalantly too. Didn't even make it seem like a big deal either. She's admitted to a very serious crime. And it does seem like women have this tendency on the internet nowadays to admit pretty terrible things about themselves, whether humiliating or just downright evil on the internet. Like, there are entire accounts on Twitter dedicated to this phenomenon, but this video honestly takes it a step further, man. Okay, I have never seen a more evil thing admitted so casually in my entire life, bro. It's honestly insane.
It was really bad because I felt so bad about it. I called child services on this one. I called child services on my ex because he pissed me off, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done with this person, whatever, cheater, fucking piece of shit. Lies about dumb shit.
Oh yeah, by the way, cheating and lying aren't actually crimes, okay? Oh well, he deserved it because he lied to me or he cheated on me. Which, by the way, looking at you probably cheated also. I highly doubt you're the type of person to not cheat on somebody just looking at you, which maybe is profiling, maybe that's judging a book by its cover, but just looking at this person, they're probably the kind of person to cheat anyway. But regardless, none of those things are crimes. Falsifying evidence to try to put somebody in jail definitely is. And by the way, that is still a crime that can be punished for, okay? Oh, well, I got away with it in the moment. Well, I guess the police won't care anymore, so I can just go on this podcast and start yapping about it. This honestly reminds me of that one video I saw years ago of these guys, beating up this autistic person who was, severely disabled and, posting it on Facebook Live and, not thinking that the police would see it and arrest them for it. I mean, it's, kind of the same type of thing. How low must your IQ be not to think that this is going to actually impact you? Assuming she's telling the truth. I mean, maybe she's lying about this for attention. She probably is the type of person to do something like that, where she's so parched for attention that she'll just lie about some terrible thing that she did so people pay attention to her. But assuming this is true, it's bro, the police will still arrest you for this. I really hope the guy sees this and presses charges, bro.
He had kids. I called child services on his ass, and I fabricated everything and said certain things, and they went to the door, and there was a whole process. I don't even know if the children's aid worker still visits them, but she probably does, because what I sent, the way I AI'd that shit, real AI shit, fake bruises type shit.
Be careful, fellas.
Yeah.
That is actually insane. Not only is she lying about a poor guy to try to get his kids taken away, but also she's probably messing up the kids too. They're forcing them to put bruises all over themselves. Also, you gotta love the simps who run these podcasts who always act like it's some cute thing that they hear. Oh my god, you admitted to a serious crime? You're an evil piece of shit. Ha, that's so funny. Oh my god, you're so quirky. This is a trend that I notice on these podcasts. The guys always just play along with it and act like they haven't heard something insanely fucked up. Oh, be careful out there, guys. Am I right? Yeah, be careful, because maybe your ex-girlfriend will try to get your kids taken away from you by faking bruises on them. What the fuck, bro? These bitches are actually evil, man. This goes way beyond fatherless at this point. You are an actual psychopath, okay? Put this person in jail now.
Pretty crazy.
So you faked bruises, you faked shit, and then you just made exaggeration story, and then
on their on his kids.
Yeah.
Then they came and they were oh, we're seeing stuff that your kids are being abused. You could lose your kids. And I was just that sucks.
That sucks.
Yeah, should have been nicer to me, bitch.
No, dead ass, bro. I think this bitch is an actual psychopath. But fortunately for her, she happens to be a woman. So, all these guys will simp for her. The police officers that she calls will simp for her. The guys in the podcast will simp for her. It's everybody's gonna be oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, wow, what a quirky story you just told. Imagine if I admitted to even 1/10 of what she just admitted to on this podcast. Probably somebody would beat me up. Or at the very least, I'd be put in jail or questioned, or everybody would hate me. Something something like that, right? But no, she gets to go on this podcast and act like she like accidentally did something stupid while drinking. I mean, it's like, that's literally how she's telling the story, bro. This is even more crazy than that other video I made where those OnlyFans girls like scammed this guy, this old doctor, out of all of his money. This is probably even worse than that. And that was pretty bad. So, but yeah, anyway, it's probably the end of today's video. I think I've pretty much said all that needs to be said here. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Link should be down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Peace.